What's up guys, my name is Arina and welcome back to my channel where I review everything tech. I just got this box with the brand new iPhone SE, this second generation model, and I can't wait to open this box with you guys and get to know this iPhone better, so let's get started. So in the box you get the iPhone itself, earbuds with lightning connector, a charging cable, and of course there is my favorite 5-watt adapter. As you can see, I got my iPhone SE in white. You could also get it in black or red. When it comes to design, this phone has a glass back and aluminum frame. I like that the white version still has the black bezels. I think it looks more contemporary, and I also think that having black bezels looks nicer when it comes to watching videos. This phone is compact and lightweight. In fact, it's the exact same weight as the iPhone 8 and only 10 grams heavier than the iPhone 7. I honestly miss the time when I had small phones. I could easily put it in the pocket of my jeans or in a very small purse, but now if I want to buy a small purse, it should be big enough to fit my iPhone 11 Pro Max. The iPhone SE feels really comfortable in my hand, and of course it can be easily operated with just one hand, which is incredible. When it comes to the display, we get a 4.7-inch LCD display on the iPhone SE. When it comes to brightness, it's pretty bright, it's slightly dimmer than the 11 Pro Max, but obviously I won't have any viewing problems with this phone. By the way, I was pleasantly surprised that the display in the new iPhone SE has the same nit brightness and pixel density as the iPhone 11. We have quite thick top and bottom bezels on this iPhone. It pretty much feels like you're holding an iPhone 8. So we also get a home button on the SE, which I think many iPhone users will love. I have to admit, having the home button still feels convenient. I mean, you can go to the home screen so quickly, no need to swipe up. I must say, there is still some magic about buttons. Also, when it comes to security features, you get a Touch ID implemented in the home button, just like on the older iPhone models, so keep in mind that there is no Face ID on this device. I think one of the most exciting things about this phone is that you get the latest A13 chip, just like on the latest iPhone 11 and the iPhone 11 Pro. As Apple said, they put the brains of the iPhone 11 Pro into iPhone SE, which is amazing. Well, I haven't yet spent a lot of time with this phone, so we'll see. But now I can definitely say that the SE feels really snappy. All the swipes, the apps I open, everything feels really fast. Now let's talk about the camera of this phone. I have to admit, I was particularly curious about what I'm getting for $399 in terms of camera features and quality. We have a single 12-megapixel camera with the aperture of 1.8 on the iPhone SE. At a first glance, it doesn't really feel like there is something missing here. You get the portrait mode, slow-mo, time-lapse, but as we know, there is no night mode and auto adjustments feature here. So guys, let me show you some of my first pictures taken with the iPhone SE. I can't wait to compare the camera of the SE with the iPhone 11 Pro Max, so stay tuned for that. Speaking of the front-facing camera, we have a 7-megapixel camera with the aperture of 2.2, and let's take some selfies. When it comes to videos, you can shoot 4K videos at 24, 30 and 60 frames per second with the iPhone SE, and these are some of the videos I've shot. So this is gonna be the first video shot with the iPhone SE. This is rear camera, 4K, 60 frames per second. Speaking of the battery, Apple claims that the battery on this iPhone lasts about the same as the iPhone 8, so I'll let you know when I spend more time with this phone. By the way, my iPhone SE just died, so let's do a quick charging test and see how long it takes to fully charge this phone. I'm gonna use the 18-watt power adapter since this phone is fast charge capable, and also because charging with the 5-watt adapter will take forever. Apple claims that it will get up to 50% charge in 30 minutes with an 18-watt adapter. So in 30 minutes we get 57%. In 1 hour we get 86%. And finally it takes about 1 hour and 46 minutes to fully charge the iPhone SE. So, $399 is the starting price for the iPhone SE. I'm super excited to spend more time with this phone and get to know it better, so stay tuned for a comprehensive review as well as real-world camera comparisons. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and see you in the next one!